Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A bipartisan infrastructure bill is now finished for senators to vote on after amendments are made. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
The bipartisan group of senators have produced a bill that will dedicate substantial resources to repair, maintain, and upgrade our nation's physical infrastructure.
But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says it won't pass there without separate additional spending on social and environmental programs. Florida has more people hospitalized with coronavirus than at any point during the pandemic, more than 10,200.
This after the state broke the record for having more than 21,000 new COVID cases in one day. The new surge comes as the highly contagious Delta variant is running rampant across South Florida.
WSVN Miami's Franklin White. Team USA gymnast Jade Carey wins gold in floor exercises at the Olympics. Simone Biles plans to compete tomorrow on balance beam after dropping out of other events. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, it is 7:01. We are Mix 1041 WCLE. Good morning. And hello, we're on the radio on Mix 1041. We're on the Mix 1041 app. Download for free on your phone or mobile device. We're also on Mix TV right now. You can watch the broadcast. Go to mymix1041.com. And good morning. Bridget's back. I'm back. Bridget's doing the limbo for some reason. Nobody cares. And then Austin's here. Bridget, how was your vacation? Well, thank you very much.
It was good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for caring.
I don't. And then Austin, this is the 1-year anniversary of being in this building today.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and it's guys, go ahead.
If I remember it correctly, you hired me, then 2 days later, you made me pack up my desk and move here.
And we said, you have to guess the address. We're not telling you where we're going.
That really happened. And then
so basically, you hired me to pack up all of y'all's junk.
Well, yeah, and somehow you hung on. It's also duck race week, so we want to mention that right here. Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race is this Friday, and here is the schedule. We will first of all. You need to win a duck if you don't have one. We're going to give you plenty of opportunities this week. We have prizes. I didn't get my prize list, by the way. Somebody. Anyway, we're going to give away ducks. So you got to win a duck. And then, folks, in order to be qualified for the duck race, you must pick up your duck by Thursday, 6 p.m. at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway. All ducks are picked up at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway. And then the big race, Bridget, Friday night. Mm-hmm. And give us a little bit of a time schedule. Let's see if you can remember it.
Okay, so registration will begin at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
in Cook's Food Store Plaza. And then, so you register, you bring your duck with you. Get registered by 6:30, and then the duck race begins promptly at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we have Kensley Melhorn, and then we have the breaks with, boy, I tell you, our actor friend Grayson Russell, who right now is in a movie with Tom Hanks. So he was in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. He's all jacked up on that Mountain Dew, as he said, but anyway, dancing like a spider monkey. All right, so it's a big, big week here. It's back to school week. Summer is nearly over. Boy, I tell you, Jeremy Galt writes the worst headlines, or it's a good headline, but he's trying to get me, maimed by these boys and girls. They don't, of course, hopefully they're in bed enjoying Holden Reagan, are you kidding me?
3 words they don't want to hear. Back to school.
Back to school. If I told them summer's nearly over, I mean, it'd be a Lyle and Eric Menendez situation. We don't need that. Sitting there eating a frozen yogurt, well, it's not funny. Summer is nearly over for Cleveland City and Bradley County school students. Cleveland City, they're going to return on a staggered schedule tomorrow, and they're going to do the work-in days or phase-in days, whatever they call them. All Cleveland City school students will be on abbreviated day Friday. Bradley County, Friday, with an abbreviated day. So it's a big day this Friday in both Bradley County and Cleveland City schools. And then Bradley County hosting a big kickoff party at First Baptist tomorrow. Ain't no party like a kickoff party, they say. And they're going to have it in church tomorrow. And we may be involved in that. You just never know. So all of that happening this week. Of course, check with your child's school system for full details. By the way, I spoke with both directors, Director of County Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, Director of the City, Dr. Russell Dyer, I spoke with them late last week. Once the CDC had issued the new mask guidelines for schools for the upcoming year with this new Delta variant being such a problem nationwide and especially among the unvaccinated. And so both directors told me that they are going to continue with the previous policy of letting parents decide that, letting the families decide that for themselves, whether or not they want to wear a mask in school. Also in the news this morning, sad news out on the Hiwassee River over the weekend. A 15-year-old Crossville boy died in an Etowah hospital Saturday evening. This followed an incident involving an overturned kayak on the Hiwassee River. According to numerous media reports, the incident happened at about 4:44 in the Quinn Springs area of the Hiwassee River. The teen, whose identity has not been released, was transported to Star Regional Medical Center in Etowah, where he was pronounced dead. Very sad story there. Also in the news, Autumn Hughes and the Cleveland Daily Banner reported Sunday artificial turf may be in place August 20th at both Bradley Central and Walker Valley High Schools. That all depends on the weather. The Bradley County Commission's Education Committee, they got an update from Dr. Cash as well as Kyle Page, project manager of the Pie Center and Gold Academy principal. Page said Monday the Walker Valley contract is settled. The felt underlay installed. Electrical boxes are in, waiting for the curb to be poured. Later in the week, artificial turf installation began. At Bradley Central, demolition nearly complete. Electrical boxes in. Concrete forms are going in the north end zone. Drainage issues being addressed. It's costing $1,000. The contract has a contractor paying the school system $1,000 per delay for delays beyond the August 20th date for Walker Valley. Of course, they host Bradley on August 27th at Walker Valley. We've got some big announcements about that. And the September 10th finish date for Bradley Central. So, in addition, $10,000 penalty for home games not played if the projects are delayed. All right, that is the news at 7:08. We're going to be talking with our secondary principals of high schools and middle schools all this week. We're going to start with Nat Akiona, principal of Cleveland Middle School. We'll talk with him up next. But first this, and we'll have traffic in 30 seconds.
Southern Heritage Bank has faced many challenges with you over the past 23 years. We're still here for you today, stronger than ever. Whether you prefer self-serve banking or a personal banker to assist you with your transactions, we offer the services you need. Online and mobile banking with bill pay, cash or check deposits at our bank location ATMs, and open an account online, all available 24/7. We are committed to you and to our local community. We're here for good. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Well, let's get a check of the streets right here.
Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Cleveland, is this Friday, August 6th at Cook's Food Store Plaza and Greenway Park. Registration begins at 4 o'clock, goes until 6:30. When you win your duck, remember to pick it up at Don Ledford Cleveland on Northley Highway. You have until this Thursday, August 5th, to do that. Don Ledford Cleveland on Northley Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
And good news overnight. If you haven't heard, Simone Biles is going to compete at the Olympic Games. She's going to be on the balance beam final gold, or I guess the medal round tomorrow. Now, Bridget, Tokyo is 13 hours ahead of Eastern Time, so we have no clue when that is.
It is 8:10 p.m. currently.
Sometime I don't know when Simone's going to be on, but very glad to hear that. She is going to be on the balance beam final. They just made that announcement early this morning at 7:10. Nat Akiona up next.
Close your eyes.
But not if you're driving.
Now, picture the new handbrake.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty, complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. That's at Honey Baked here in Cleveland. Again, located in the Target Shopping Center. You can order online at honeybake.com.
All right, got a check of the weather at 7:13, Mix 104.1. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
At Mermaid Mattress, we simplify the mattress shopping experience by building mattresses and foundations in our own local factory and selling them direct to you. Experience more than a retail mattress store. Experience the factory. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
All right, for today, we'll have mostly cloudy skies early in the day and then partly cloudy later, a high near 84 and a low of 65 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high near 83 and a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a chance of rain showers in the morning, partly cloudy later with a high near 81. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 64 degrees.
Music that makes me feel good.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty. That's at Vehicles Direct, located on South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
All right, Mix 104.1, 7:14, and this week we're going to be, as we have our back-to-school week, we're going to be welcoming our middle and high school principals. We kick it off with our friend Nat Akiona, who's now at Cleveland Middle School. Good morning, Nat. How are you?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. Also, Emily Raper is the Blade would you say Blade coordinator at Cleveland Middle?
A Blade facilitator.
Facilitator.
Yes.
Get my oars all fixed. Well, Nat, first of all, how's it going in this new role?
Well, I tell you what, Steve, it's been a really cool week. We've Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of last week, I got to be with my staff and everything, and I feel really lucky. I mean, just they've been very accommodating, very welcoming. I don't play the lottery, but I'm thinking of buying a ticket. I feel that lucky. I mean, we've had a good time together, and I think I feel excitement in the air from them because as just being in the hallways and everything, they're ready for kids to be back. So.
Well, Emily, let's talk about Blade. First of all, what does that stand for?
So BLADE is an acronym within Cleveland City Schools. It stands for Blended Learning and Digital Enhancement. And it's about 5 or 6 years ago when we decided we wanted to have laptops in the classroom. That was our vision, was that we would have blended learning. We're not fully digital. We learned last year that that's not fun for anyone.
I agree with that.
We are not fully digital. It is not a child on a laptop for 7 hours a day. We're blended learning. So we blend hands-on with laptops. We blend, reading a book with having a laptop as well. And then our digital enhancement is just focusing on the enhancements that we can make to our students' learning with these devices that we have in our classrooms.
Nat Akiona, the new principal at Cleveland Middle, what do you say to those families at Cleveland Middle School getting ready to, I know we have the, what do you call them, the phase-in days?
Yes, so reconnection days.
Days.
I'll be honest with you, Steve. I mean, I remember as an elementary principal, the benefits of having kindergartners come in and 1/3 of the class at a time. And that's kind of what we're doing across Cleveland City Schools. I think it's a wonderful idea because it gives students a way to acclimate slowly. So those first full days with teachers give them the opportunities to actually form early connections, see a familiar face on Friday when we have everybody back, and then learn where certain elements are in the building. Now, for returning students, it does give them the opportunity to learn a new teacher, perhaps, and just kind of, kind of have interaction with other peers and everything. So, I think it's a great idea. So we'll have A through F on Tuesday, G through O, N.
I would say it's in a row.
It's in a row in there.
Just look it up.
Yeah. It's on our website.
CMSRaiders.com.
There you go.
And but anyway, we're looking forward to having everybody back that way. And then on Friday we have a celebration day, and we just welcome the students back in a red carpet event, and have a lot of different folks there. So it's going to be an exciting morning.
Emily, anything you want to add before we go?
We have our meet and greet this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
And a chance for our parents and families to come and meet their teachers. And also, if you need to fill out any deployment paperwork for your laptop, because at the middle school we do send our laptops home with our families. And so we have an event going on in the gym to fill out any paperwork or complete anything that you need to do in order to get your laptop.
Well, I hope it's a wonderful year for all of you and all of our friends at Cleveland Middle School, and we will definitely be broadcasting from there as we get closer to all of that, and a lot it's all about to begin. Nat Akiona, Emily Raper, Cleveland Middle. Have a wonderful school year.
Thank you so much.
Great to see you. And note to you, Cleveland Middle families, we're here for you. We'll be spotlighting the great things at Cleveland Middle School throughout this academic campaign. All right, we're going to take a break right here. Dr. Bill Seymour, president of Cleveland State, and then my friend Reggie Tucker, the Cleveland High School basketball coach, on what he's going to be doing tomorrow afternoon to give back to this community, and we're going to be involved with that. Can't wait to talk to Reggie, who nearly ran me over in the Target parking lot last night. Did all of you a favor. Almost. Back in just a moment. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. All right, Mix 104.1 local and state news, and in the news this morning, well, in addition to the sales tax holiday that we just had with all of the different items that were available, we're adding another sales tax holiday, and a matter of fact, it's already on. It's on food. not only food, but food ingredients, and that's at restaurants or grocery stores, whatever, and prepared food products can be purchased tax-free. That's through midnight on Thursday. So let's say you want to take advantage and be there, Bridget, right at midnight Thursday. You can go to Waffle House or one of these all-night eateries.
That's right.
Just be right there. Also in the news this morning, again, that terrible story from Saturday, the 15-year-old Crossville boy died at the Hiwassee River in a overturned kayaking incident. We'll have more on that at the top of the hour. And WCLE is in the news this morning. We were out at the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame on Saturday night in Murfreesboro. WCLE Radio honored for the Empty Stocking Fund by the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame, winning the Luther Massengill Community Service Award, named for the late, great Luther at WDEF Radio and Television. And then we won a second Luther Award for the coverage of the 2020 tornadoes, Easter 2020 tornadoes. And it was such a pleasure, Bridget. We had such a wonderful time being there, and Tom and Sandra Rowland got to be there with us.
That's right. Yeah, it was great to see them. Brenda Lawson there as well. Good to see her and Stan, and had a great time.
It really was. And Dr. Bill Seymour, we just missed you. I know you're a Radio Hall of Fame inductee yourself, so we missed you.
I saw that online yesterday. It was amazing. Congratulations. I got to tell you, Steve, your head is getting really, really big.
You're here on the 1-year anniversary of us being in this building broadcasting.
Yeah, I heard that driving in. Congratulations. That was okay, forget it then. I won't say anything nice.
Well, of course you won't. How are you? It's a big week.
I'm doing great. It's good for you to finally come back to work. Man, I wish I could get the vacations that you get.
Well, you know what? I mean, come on. It's really doing the people a favor.
I mean, I thought you'd go one more day since the kids don't start till tomorrow. But.
We were hoping.
Yeah. And Bridget's been at the beach, so, I mean, we're ready to go. Well, first of all, tell me what's going on at Cleveland State. What's happening?
Well, obviously, we're getting ready for another school year. There's a theme going on here this morning already. And just when you think you've got everything figured out and go back to school with a sense of normality, is that a word? Normalcy? Things are changing up. So we're spending a lot of time focusing on that. Of course, we're always trying to make sure we get the enrollment where we want it to be, and that's been an issue last year for community colleges across the state, actually across the country. We're down last year mainly because of the great diversity of our students, particularly with a lot of adults who chose not to go to school either for kids or jobs or whatever. But we're just hoping to be in the neighborhood of where our enrollment was last year, because there's still a lot of tentativeness about going back to school for some folks. So yeah, it's just a strange time, particularly after the 2 years before the pandemic. Man, we were on a roll, and we would have done it another year, except for the pandemic. So it's certainly unfortunate in many, many ways, of course. But yeah, everything right now is getting ready for classes to start on August 23rd.
All right, we're joined by Cleveland State President Dr. Bill Seymour. Well, you made the big announcement about a week or so ago, and that is your Community First Awards. This has really become a huge deal in this community.
Yeah, this is our sixth, that's hard to say, sixth annual Community First Awards, although it's the first time we're holding it in September in person. Last year we ended up doing one virtually. It wasn't quite the same thing as having the big event with all the people there and all the excitement that goes with it. So we are planning an in-person event on September 23rd. This year it's going to be in Athens for the first time. So take the 20-some mile drive up to join us at the barn at Faith Farms. It's a beautiful facility. But yeah, about a week ago, Sunday, we did announce our new honorees for the Community First Awards, and another great slate. This year, our selections are based on a special theme of people who did amazing things during the pandemic, and so many great community leaders, community servants in our area who, despite the pandemic, stepped up and did some incredible things, at least with the exception of one. So I assume you want me to tell you.
Yeah, let's hear about this.
Folks are. Well, everybody around these parts knows Rick Norton, associate editor at the Cleveland Daily Banner. Obviously, he's been there a long time. In fact, right after we made the selection, he wrote an article about his retirement. But Rick did an amazing job in terms of communicating with the community, continue to support this community through good information and excellent stories. And so we selected him in our arts category. And there's a nice article in the paper about him yesterday. We're trying to do that for each of our honorees before we get ready. Education, some people might think this was a little bit of home cooking, but this person really deserved it. So in education, there was several great nominations. We selected our own Alicia Fox, who's our vice president and chief operating officer, who really led our efforts at the college during the pandemic, and I don't think we could have done any better given the circumstances. But in addition to her leadership during that period of time, she completed building 2 new facilities, one here in Cleveland and one in Athens.
Unbelievable.
And so Alicia Fox is going to be the winner there. In healthcare is Dr. John Jaggers, and John's very well known in this community, and as a pulmonologist and working with Blue Ridge Pulmonary. Man, I'm having trouble this morning. Pulmonary, you know.
Yeah, something like that.
Breathing, lung stuff.
Yeah.
But also right in the middle of things during the pandemic, works a lot at Tenova, and so he was in the middle of that great crisis throughout this past year and a half almost. And then for nonprofit leadership, we're going up to McMinn County. Julie Ladd is executive director of Full Circle Medical Center. And the stories that were written on her nomination is that she just did not let things stop during the pandemic, that she was driving through that and continuing to help the people in that community. So we're very excited. In philanthropy, we actually have a pair of winners. Mike Griffin nominated them, so it's kind of questionable. But
I slammed him in tennis again last night, by the way.
Well, listen, he's 80 years old.
I know, and he looks
Leave him alone.
I know.
Andrea Bodeker, owner of Brooks Screen Printing downtown, along with Brittany Katz, owner of Terra Running Company.
They're wonderful ladies.
And Cleveland Coffee and Market. And these two ladies immediately jumped in to support small businesses. They're small businesses, but also did like Giving Tuesdays, and they were raising money by providing part of their proceeds to local nonprofit agencies.
Just great ladies.
So we're excited for them to win that together. In public service, back up to McMinn County, Seth Sumner, that's a hard one to say too, their city manager was selected, and some great nomination describing the work that he did to kind of keep that community going.
Well, let me say this about Seth Sumner, and I don't know Seth very well. I think I met him a couple times, but he looks like, if you look at his headshot, he looks like he could sing Southern gospel music. I don't know if he's related to J.D. Sumner or not, but he looks like he could sing Southern gospel music.
Either that or Howdy Doody. He's a great guy.
I'm sure he is.
Enjoyed getting to know him. Student leadership this year, a student from McMinn County High School, Noah Graybeal, did some amazing things this past year to keep up research that he was working on, and won a state award with that as well. Volunteer service, a gentleman from Monroe County, actually out of Sweetwater, Kenneth Archer. He's a retired pharmacist, but I was told that he was volunteering every day to give COVID shots for folks up in that
Archer Family Pharmacy up there for
community. Years. And let's see, there's one other somewhere in here.
There was one more. I don't know, Bridget. Have you seen
it? In the business category, Steve, you were selected.
What a joke.
It was not a difficult decision at all, I want you to know.
Okay.
You were the only nominee in that category. So it was not a hard decision at all.
We had to have somebody there
But I'm sure you could bring all of your colleagues here at the station, but you and this station did an unbelievable job during the pandemic to continue to communicate with everybody in this region, to let them know what's going on, to provide helpful information, but also entertainment and sports and everything else. It really meant a lot to this community to have this station doing what it does. You never stopped. You got sick yourself. You told me you're a long hauler, but it doesn't keep you down, and so we were very happy to recognize you in the business category.
Well, it's an extreme honor, and honest to goodness, and I do mean every word of this, it's this team that kept things going, especially in my absence, which, you know, I'm not here a lot, so, but, and I will blame, let me say this, I will use the COVID excuse for years to come. Years and years to come, it's going to be, well, I had COVID, I was a long hauler.
So you don't have a spot here for a trophy case or anything, but you should put one in here. Yeah. Maybe you've got it out in the other room. But people need to know that they can buy a table or tickets for the Community First Awards on September 21st. And just to contact the college, there's information on the front page of our website. Yep. We're still looking for sponsors, and we want to make sure. Roger Pickett, yesterday I gave him a text and said, I know you want to come celebrate with Steve, and he agreed to sponsor a table. Great. And so
he's a former winner of the business award.
That's right. So you're following in small footsteps.
He'll put you right to sleep.
So we'll have a great time, a wonderful dinner, and but this is a great fundraiser for Cleveland State, so we really want to encourage attendance. These are amazing people to come and celebrate that evening, including and you.
Well, this is the roast part 2. They roasted me 3 years ago, Bill did, and his colleagues.
Just like our former mayor, it's nonstop roasting.
It's just nonstop. Dr. Bill Seymour, the president of Cleveland State Community College, and again, clevelandstatecc.edu. Really looking forward to it. I'm very, very honored, and I really appreciate it. No kidding. Thank you, Bill.
Well, thanks to Jennifer for letting you do what you do.
She'll make sure I'm dressed sort of nice. She did a good job Saturday.
Put some shoes on, will you, Steve?
Oh, wait, I thought the table went all the way down. Okay. Thanks, Bill. Good to see you, buddy.
Bye.
Dr. Bill Seymour is the president of Cleveland State. Bridget, let's get a check. Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What's happening?
Happy birthday to Brooke Morrison, who is 5 years old today. That is Austin's youngest daughter, so I hope she has a great day today. Andrea Vance is also celebrating today. Alana Caden Davis is also celebrating. She is a thespian at Cleveland High School.
Did they actually say thespian?
Yes. Her family says she is an amazing
daughter. We're taking her name off the list if they really said thespian.
Happy birthday,
Who?
Alana.
Alana?
Elena. I hope it's Alana.
Please call and correct Bridget if that's not correct. All right.
Also, my friend Heather Wilson celebrating today. She is the counselor at Ocoee Middle School. That is Terry Murray's daughter. Angela Coates is celebrating today. She's a nurse practitioner at Ocoee Pediatrics. Also, Andy Williams is celebrating today.
River.
That was
I did that to him at Target the other day. It was across Target.
Yeah.
And I saw Andy and
Tammy.
And I started to the top of my lungs singing Moon River.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Well, the Starbucks people thought it was hilarious. They said, "Do you know him?" I said, "Well, no." I said, "I saw him on America's Most Wanted." But I don't care where. One time he was walking into Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm driving by on Paula Parkway. You think this is an act? I'm nuts.
Yep.
Moon River.
And then Patty Silverman is celebrating her birthday today.
That'd be Dr. Patty Silverman.
Yes.
I love her. Wonderful, wonderful lady.
She is. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us is the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Let's get a check of the streets. It's Duck Race Week. We got to get some people qualified for ducks. Hey, Austin, have you seen my prize list? Would you hide it? You know, they do these. We're supposed to be giving away prizes with ducks.
We have a prize list?
You're an idiot. You know, and to think, Bridget's been at the beach for a week.
Yep.
Of course, she's all sunburned. We need to get some skin cancer sponsor on. And then I've been gone for basically a year. And you have not welcomed either one of us back in any sort of appropriate way. And you blew us off at the Hall of Fame Saturday night. You really, you did a good video, though. That was good. You want to air that later?
Yeah, we can play that.
And Chip Chapman was bragging on you in between, by the way, whatever you call it on a cigarette, but that's a whole other story.
That's because I'm fantastic.
Chip
knows that.
Get off my radio. All right, over to you.
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Cleveland is this Friday, August 6th. Registration begins at 4 o'clock in Cook's Food Store Plaza, and you have until 6:30 to get registered on Friday night. Remember, when you win your duck, you pick it up at Don Ledford Cleveland on Northley Highway. You have till this Thursday, the 5th, to do that. Yes.
Dewayne will be out there at the end there, 3 to 6 Thursday afternoon, and folks, you got to pick them up by Thursday at 6, or there's really no reason to do it. All right.
Okay, we have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem.
Somebody back there to give me a little coffee?
Sorry, forgot.
Good Lord.
Give us a call, 614-6499. This traffic report brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Call them at 458-3007, online at southlandfinance.net.
Here's Dewayne. And I got a whole long story about Dewayne and the Hall of Fame and the fact that Dr. Phil needs to get to his house immediately to save his marriage after what I heard Saturday night. That, Dewayne, good morning. Dewayne gave me a ride. Good morning. I got a ride. I got to ride with Dewayne and Karen Williams. Wow. We had a very entertaining 3 hours.
You survived. Wow.
That's just a picture into my life.
What now?
That's just a picture into my life. That's just, after 30 years, that's what you do. You just kind of work things out.
It was good. No, you had Dewayne driving. This was after the Hall of Fame deal in Murfreesboro Saturday night. I had to hitch a ride because my house flooded.
I really hate that
Saturday.
Our car was packed full of luggage.
Well, notice I didn't ask you. I was talking to Jennifer. Jennifer had to come home. On Saturday, we got a call that, yes, our house flooded. And part of it did. So anyway, that's a whole other story. Hey, just make sure, PSA for everyone, talk to your plumber, that the line that goes from the wall to your toilet is metal. Most of them are plastic. You need to retrofit. You think I'm kidding. Anyway, whatever. But so I had to ride with Dewayne back from Murfreesboro. Jennifer came back on over. And we'll get into this later, but we had a good time.
We had a good time. We talked about everything.
Well, I did it to keep him awake.
Yeah.
I mean, he and I were basically taking turns falling asleep.
Yeah. And, of course, Bridget has rode with Steve like we have, and Steve and Karen pretty much drive the same.
Exactly.
100 miles an hour. And, of course, I drive the speed limit because I don't want to get a ticket. And I was heckled all the way home by the two of them because I was driving the speed limit.
Because you were driving safely.
Yeah.
Said, wow.
Karen was in the back seat, and she was definitely a backseat driver.
Yeah. I said, it's like the little old lady from Pasadena, except she drove a lot faster. We had a good time. We'll talk more about the Hall of Fame awards for WCLE Radio and Tom and Sandra Rowland, founders of the Empty Stocking Fund, with the late, great Bobby Taylor. Good morning to Bobby's family. My goodness, such a wonderful honor. It was such a, Bridget, we were all there except for old A.C. Slater back there. He blew us off. But Ashley R., by the way, blew us off.
Sure did.
Get more of that later. But anyway.
She is here this morning, by the way.
Surprised. Anyway, it was just a wonderful, wonderful night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a wonderful ceremony. It was great to hear from so many radio hosts from across the state. It was really fun.
And I feel bad for all the times we've been mean to the Titans because Mike Keith went in the Hall of Fame. And then he was so nice to me, I thought, thank the Lord he doesn't realize how I've badmouthed them for 20 years. I'm a Falcons fan, and, you can have your Houston Titans. I got my Julio Jones, but whatever. But Mike's a wonderful guy. Met a lot of nice people there, didn't we?
We really did. A lot of good inductees there, a lot of good speeches. Wish we had an hour to talk about some of those speeches. Those were pretty good.
They were good. Chip Chapman. Hey, Austin, Chip, your buddy, your old co-worker, Channel 12, he produced the event, and so he calls me Thursday night and says, you got 2 minutes. And some of these people went on, they're still over there talking.
Yeah.
They went way over 2 minutes.
I was 2:07 because I went back, and you're going to screen my my speech here next hour, but well, if you can do that, you didn't show up. What were you doing again? Filing your fingernails?
We had a birthday party Saturday for Brooke's birthday. So I was playing on a water slide for like 5 hours.
Well, see, I'd have rather been doing. Well, hey, I played at a water slide at my house, so that's a whole other story. And it's really too soon to joke about it, but anyway. All right, let's tell you what. We're gonna. Hey, Austin, I'm gonna flip the sets here. We're gonna go to the sports report. Then we'll come back. It is time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health. This sports brought to you by the Town Squire. And tell you, we had a wonderful time last Thursday at the Town Squire, Larry's 44th anniversary celebration. Did you just get an invitation to a casual event? Stop in the Town Squire. Larry and his staff will put you in that just right sports shirt, t-shirt, khakis, or designer jean. If the event turns formal, no problem. Our Tux Rental Department offers all the latest styles in traditional fit, slim fit, and ultra slim fit. The Town Squire, from t-shirts to tuxedos. Locally owned and operated since 1977. Located in the Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Your quality ever dress casual or formal attire. All right, I tell you what, we're going to switch out the music here because this is the Olympics. But let's begin with Braves baseball. Milwaukee, the former home of the Braves, the Milwaukee Brewers defeated the Braves 2-1 yesterday. Braves off today. Summer Olympics, breaking news early this morning. Simone Biles will compete in the balance beam finals. And again, you heard that right. Simone Biles, or what? Sell that. Simone Biles is going to compete. She'll be in the balance beam finals. Now, Bridget, that's tomorrow. We know that Tokyo's 13 hours ahead, so probably late tonight.
Yes,
Eastern.
That's correct. That is such great news. So ready to watch her.
Yeah, and well, now Dewayne has actually written that'll be aired tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on, I guarantee that'll be on NBC. The ratings have been down over 50%. A lot of that because NBC has pushed the Peacock streaming network, but anyway, there's a lot of things here. It's almost like it's been snake bitten, as so many people know, but that is a bright spot there. Simone Biles will compete in the Olympics. USA women's basketball defeated France, and they have advanced to the quarterfinals. And then we did just now get word that Canada defeated the United States in the women's soccer semifinals, And so Canada's going to play for a gold medal for the first time in the nation's history, the nation of Canada. They defeated the United States women's soccer team. Here's the updated medal count as of this hour. The United States leads in total medals at the Summer Games in Tokyo. 60 total medals for the U.S. China with 58 going to come down to this week. Of course, track and field has gotten underway over the weekend, and along with the other sports. Let's go to some sad news now. Longtime McMinn County football coach John Mullinax died on Sunday at the age of 75. Coach Mullinax had been battling lung cancer since 2015. He coached high school football for 44 years, 19 of those at McMinn County High School, and he finished his career at Tellico Plains. He and Coach Benny Monroe, so very close. I thought of Benny yesterday when I heard, and all of our friends in McMinn County, Jimmy Haney, I thought of you, Jimmy, and my buddy Johnny Kaufman there, all those years on the radio, those interviews. Bridget, they used to have pizza and adult beverages at Johnny's house every Wednesday for those pregame interviews.
Oh, wow.
And they were dear, dear friends. And speaking of dear friends, a man who tried to kill me last night, Reggie Tucker, who tried to run me over with a vehicle in the Target parking lot. Reggie, how are you? You would have done everybody a favor.
Good morning.
Reggie, my goodness, what a wonderful, wonderful thing you're doing tomorrow for young people. And I am so pleased that we're going to be out there broadcasting live. Tell me what's happening tomorrow.
Oh, first I'd like to introduce my daughter. This is my beautiful daughter.
Yes!
Leilani Marie.
Hello.
She'll be attending UT next year.
Yeah, we got a lady ball.
Yes. We have a lady ball, so our house is definitely divided. That's for sure. So Brittany's happy, but no, I'm extremely happy for my daughter, man. She's excited. It came down to LSU in Tennessee, and she chose Tennessee. So.
Wow, that's just got to really rip your heart out, Reggie.
It was crazy. She had, she did a little hat ceremony. She had 5 hats, and it came down to Tennessee, LSU. I was like, okay, we got a chance. And then she faked picking up the LSU hat, picked up the Tennessee hat, and was like, I'm a Lady Vol. So yeah,
wow,
it stung for just a few seconds, but then I was like, I'm happy for you, baby. So yeah,
that's wonderful.
Now tomorrow, man, is going to be a great event as usual. My mom started this. She actually started with her. She called me at school one day and said, hey, man, kid needs a backpack. You got one at the school? I was like, nah, I can go buy one for you. And then, after that, man, it just took off where we was providing kids in my old neighborhood. Started off with 50 backpacks and got to 100. And right before COVID, man, we gave over 300 backpacks away.
My goodness.
And school supplies, yeah. So we do it right there in the hood I was raised in. So it's a great event, man. A lot of kids come out with their parents, and we enjoy some good music and food, and just kind of socialize and have a great time.
It's according to this sixth annual back to school backpack giveaway is going to be tomorrow 4 to 6, and it's going to be at the corner of First and Shepherd. Free food and music, and boy, Reggie, I tell you, people are really supporting this. Got a lot of nice support here.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's been crazy the past couple of days, but it's been like that every year. It's been some great people behind the scenes that gets this done for me. So it ain't just about Reggie Tucker, but we just want to make sure every kid, man, start the school off with a backpack. And I've been there, on elementary school, walking in, and kid beside me doesn't have a backpack, and it's sad, man. So every kid should start the first day of school with a backpack.
Cleveland High School boys basketball coach Reggie Tucker, and in your Hall of Fame speech at Cleveland High, you talked about your mother. You talked about your family. You talked about how you grew up. I mean, now you're giving back. Now you remember what it was like. Now you're giving back, and you're in a position to do that.
And that's what it's all about, man. I feel like my mom raised me. My mom and my grandmother, man, two of the biggest hearts that I know of, would give their shirt off their back for someone. That's just how I was taught, man. Someone paved the way for me, and that's why I'm teaching my players as well. They think it started in the beginning with me. No, it started ending with me at Cleveland High School, with guys way before me, and guys going to be guys after me. And we just want to continue to keep giving and helping our community grow. As one, I don't care what school you go to, what area you're from. It's all about the kids.
That's exactly right. And we are proud. We're going to be out there with Reggie. Dewayne will be doing his afternoon show out there tomorrow. And we're looking forward to a wonderful time, Coach. And thank you for doing this. And I think you made the right choice. I really do. I don't think your dad does, but that's okay. Thank you very much.
And thank you guys.
We have a wonderful school year. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
My buddy, Coach Reggie Tucker, and his wonderful daughter who has selected UT. Hey, Bridget, let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Brooke Morrison. She is 5 years old today. That is Austin's youngest daughter. Andrea Vance is celebrating today. Alana Caden Davis is also having a birthday today, a thespian at Cleveland High School. Her family says she is an amazing daughter, friend, and person. Heather Wilson celebrating her birthday today. She is the school counselor at Oak Middle School as Terry Murray's daughter.
Terry, there you go.
Angela Coates at Ocoee Pediatrics is celebrating her birthday today. Also, Andy Williams is having a birthday along with Dr. Patty Silverman. Brett Patterson is celebrating today, and Judge Barrett Painter is having a birthday today as well. That is from his wife, Leslie.
Objection.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us is the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
All right, Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. How bad did you miss me?
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
It takes a lot to get everything your child needs for back to school, including a good night's sleep. That's why we'll pay your sales tax on any Sealy or Mermaid brand mattress set. Let's help your child have the best school year yet. Mermaid Mattress.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's, serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The long-standing manufacturer in Cleveland, Duracell, is hiring. The Cleveland plant is now accepting applications, both entry-level and experienced positions available. Jobs starting at $15 to $18.42 per hour. Apply now at Duracell.com. That's Duracell.com.
I spend way too much of my life in my car to drive something boring.
With the kind of work I do, I need the utility of an SUV, but I want the beauty of a Jaguar.
The E-Pace.
How Jaguar
makes a compact SUV.
It's picked up at Don Ledford by this Thursday at 6 p.m. Bridget?
That's right. Yes, the Great Cleveland Duck Race is this Friday, August 6th. Registration begins at 4 o'clock. You need to be registered, checked in by 6:30 on Friday night in Cook's Food Store Plaza, where our registration is each and every year. We're going to have great live entertainment over on the Greenway Park stage. We'll have food trucks this year as well. All sorts of things going on. And so we are
shut down Raider Drive.
That's right. Yes. So that's this Friday, August 6th. And yes, just a reminder, you need to pick up your ducks at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway by this Thursday, August 5th.
I'm going to give a free Hardee's combo to caller number 3. You can pick your Hardee's combo. Caller 3 right now on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line at 614-6499. Hey, thanks so much to our sponsors, Best Buy Metals. Our buddy Isaac and Angel Libby. Oh, Coach T, Mark Tipton. Hey, Coach. Heard you've been on vacation for about the last 20 years. No, the last week. I love Coach T and Laurie. They've been on vacation. He was my sophomore English teacher at Cleveland High. And Mark Tipton, my man Mason Burchett, and everybody at Best Buy Metals. My goodness, are they an unbelievable company. Logan Thompson Law, Jimmy Logan. The Duck, well, I wouldn't call him Duck Commander, but he's been our longtime leader of the Duck Race. Checking the cash, the ballhead himself excited about the Duck Race. Also by Mayfield Dairy. And Scotty Mayfield back with us, and Jim Elhorn, free Mayfield ice cream on Friday night. And Friday afternoon at the duck race, Kensley Melhorn getting ready. Call now. You can win your duck. Caller 3. You want a free combo of your choice from Hardee's. 614-6499 on the Volunteer Redifest Mix Line. And you got to get your duck. You got to get them picked up, folks, at Don Ledford by Thursday, 6 p.m.
Hey, this is Joshua Rogers with Wholesale Supply Group here in Cleveland.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest. You know, many people want to do it yourself. So if you're having a pest problem at your home, you can, but you got to be very careful. Because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a person goes to the emergency room due to pesticide exposure, it's typically a homeowner who has misapplied or improperly stored the pesticide. So use the right product in the right amount, in the right area, and you'll have success, but be careful. Or you can give us a call and we'll make sure we do it right and we'll do it very safely.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free. Eye Ear Optical.
Look, that's 800. I've got it. I had to look. 10,000. Perfect score every time, Dewayne.
I've never got a
every time.
Perfect score. You win again.
Well, I mean,
that was one shot.
I'm going to teach you how to play this game better.
Well, here, you try a little bit there. You know what they say? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What, Christmas?
No, dude, duck season.
Duck season.
The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race is back Friday, August 6th. Find out all the details at mymix1041.com or download the free Mix 1041 app.
I win again!
Allison, how was your weekend?
You know, my weekend was good as well. Got to stay inside, watch the Olympics, took a little break from the heat, especially on Saturday. Of course, yesterday wasn't too bad if you were out and about. Today, it's going to be more of the same. Now, we are starting off with a few spots of some patchy fog and mist this morning. Not very widespread, but some of our typical valley locations, probably in the Sequatchie Valley, you're seeing some, but then also along I-24 up towards the Mont Eagle area. So if you are taking a day trip, you may be going to Nashville for business for the day today, heads up going across I-24, and then a little bit for our eastern communities there in Cherokee County and Fannin County, but overall, not looking like too much going on as far as the weather will be affecting your morning commute. As far as we're looking at our satellite cloud imagery, yes, there's a little bit of glitch on the satellite right now. We can see it flashing, but generally you'll notice the further to the south you are, there are some clouds streaming by, a little bit less the further to the north you are. So Tennessee, Cherokee County, less cloud cover compared to Georgia and Alabama as we start this morning. And pulling back a little bit further, really we're dry this morning. There is a cold front and then becoming a stationary front draped much further to the south of us. So for the day today, most of any kind of rain or storm activity will be along that front. We just have a stray chance that we may see a shower today. So let's kind of go through the day and look at that. So again, most of that activity from Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Where we are, the biggest thing you'll notice during the morning time, mostly sunny, but clouds will be increasing as we go through the day today, becoming partly sunny for the afternoon. So yeah, maybe a stray light shower during the afternoon today, but really it'll be this evening. You'll notice a couple of little green spots on there. We'll have a few light showers moving across, primarily from Alabama into Georgia and then into Cherokee County. So a little bit of rain during the nighttime hours, even in Cherokee County. And then heading into Tuesday, I have the chances on Tuesday at 30%. So we'll begin to have a little activity in the morning time, but primarily it'll be some scattered showers and storms developing and kind of popping up for the afternoon into the evening with the heating of the day. Most of that's going to be for east of I-75. So if you're in Bledsoe County, Sequatchie County, Marion County, Grundy County, more likely you're going to be staying dry for your Tuesday. And again, having that mix of sun and clouds through the day on Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, I have the chances again at 30%, but Wednesday a little bit different because we'll have activity on both sides of the interstate. So those scattered showers and storms tomorrow and on Wednesday. Of course, if any of those storms develop, you can get some heavy downpours with that, like we've seen all summer long. Looking at the allergy forecast, we're kind of staying in that low to moderate category for the next 5 days. We still have the primary allergen this time of year is going to be that.
You know, dead air is the enemy. And,
And it just snuck in.
You know what? I'm a human being. I had to go down the hall. I tell you what, we just did birthdays, didn't we?
We did. We did just get one in, though.
Go ahead.
Robert Wilson celebrating today. Good morning, Robert. Happy birthday.
Robert Wilson. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, pretty common name.
It's not the Robert Wilson. He used to run BMW in Chattanooga. Is it the same one?
I'm not sure.
Wives say at Hairbenders? No?
I don't know.
We know. Hey, Robert, is that you? Let's play name the right Robert Wilson. I'd say there's a lot of Robert Wilsons. What's a common name?
Yeah.
I see. Hey, AC, I see you dialed up my speech. Is that right?
I placed it in there so we can hear you talk.
You have the video?
Because we don't hear enough of that this morning.
Do you have the video?
Yes.
Okay. Coming up, Mayor Kevin Brooks talking about Relay for Life. Dewayne Belew next hour. Oh man! Come on in. What is this?
Welcome home.
How are you?
Hall of Famer.
Well, I mean, are you out on patrol? What's going on?
I thought I looked like a mayor.
Well, don't ask Roland that. How are you?
I'm well.
You doing all right?
Very well.
Mayor Kevin Brooks. And,
Congratulations.
I don't know. Well,
Very
thank you.
proud of you, Stephen.
Thank you. Well,
proud
really,
of WCLE. Proud of what you do for our community. Proud the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame recognized that. Empty Stocking Fund, tornado coverage, the Luther Massengill back-to-back award winner. You're amazing.
Thank you. You talk about a guy that Luther Massengill was on the radio for Pearl Harbor and then the 9/11.
Martin Luther. He's been around for generations.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. And so anyway, we're going to talk to the mayor as part of our news coming up next. Stand by for that. Bridget, let's get a check of the streets right here. It is 8 a.m. Over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Cleveland is this Friday, August 6th. Be sure to pick up your duck once you win it at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. You have until this Thursday, August 5th to do that.
Whack, whack.
That's really good.
We do that every time we give the time. Whack, whack.
And then on Friday, registration begins at 4 o'clock.
The city shut down Raider Drive for us.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and shut it down this Friday morning, right before Autumn O'Brien would literally, I'd love to see what she did to you.
Pass.
Let's shut it down. You know what? Instead of 7 p.m., let's just do 7 a.m. this Friday when we start Cleveland High.
That's the one thing I miss about being in the legislature. I could always say, pass.
Pass.
I can't say that as mayor.
No.
We have
Not
no
the same.
accidents to tell you about. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
It's brought to you by also, I got to do this and then let's talk about, I'll go ahead and talk about the bread basket. Yes. What a wonderful place it is. It's closed today, though.
That's right.
We need to get them open on Mondays. I don't know why we're not open.
Well,
but
they're open Saturdays, so,
And they're a blessing.
Yes.
Oh, I love them. Pam and all of them, they're great.
Chocolate Kahlua cake. I'll leave it right there.
Well, hey, that's the cake of the month for August.
Come on.
Man.
It's prophetic.
Every time you order it, though, you say, hey, Kahlua cake, hold the cake. No, it's just a joke.
It all bakes out.
It's just... Is that what they say over at headquarters?
It all bakes out.
Okay.
And then also, it is Peanut Butter Month at the Bread Basket. They'll have peanut butter cookies in the store all week long.
There we go. All right, back in a moment with Mayor Brooks and more.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
It takes a lot to get everything your child needs for back to school, including a good night's sleep. That's why we'll pay your sales tax on any Sealy or Mermaid brand mattress set. Let's help your child have the best school year yet. Mermaid Mattress.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Stay local.
All right, here's your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Partly cloudy skies early in the day today, becoming mostly cloudy later in the afternoon. A high near 85, a low of 65 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the day, a high near 84. We'll have a chance of thunderstorms early in the evening tomorrow night with a low of 65, and then partly cloudy on Wednesday with a high near 82. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 65 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
The best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A $1 trillion, 2,700-page infrastructure bill is finished for amendments to be made, then voted on. Treasury Secretary Pete Buttigieg.
There is no county, no community, certainly no state in this nation that won't see improvements because of this.
He was on ABC's This Week. Senate Democrats plan to pass $3.5 trillion in social spending on their own, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says it's all or nothing. A lot of Americans could become homeless with an emergency eviction moratorium now expired, and there's rental assistance money approved by Congress that's not being spent.
West Virginia Democratic Senator Joe Manchin on CBS Face the Nation said there's at least $20 billion sitting there that can help.
We have to make sure that we watch the fraud that's involved. There's been a lot of concerns about that, vetting the right people. But if there's money there, that we can help people as they're getting their life back.
With the lapse, many evictions could happen as early as today.
Fox's Gernal Scott. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody. It is a Monday morning, the second day of August. We're on the radio on Mix 104.1. We're on your phone, mobile device at mymix1041.com. Download the free Mix 104.1 app. Thanks to CHI Memorial. And we are on Mix TV, our digital television channel. You can watch the broadcast or go back and catch up. We had an extremely busy 7 a.m. hour this morning.
We sure did.
And you can go back and watch it at mymix1041.com. Click Mix TV. Sad, really, tragic news on the Hiwassee River on Saturday. A 15-year-old Crossville boy died in an Etowah hospital Saturday following an incident in an overturned kayak. This happened on the Hiwassee River Saturday at about 4:44 p.m., according to numerous media outlets, and in the Quinn Springs area of the Hiwassee River. The teen's identity has not been released. He was transported to Star Regional Medical Center in Etowah, where he was pronounced dead. This is a big week in our local school systems. Bradley County and Cleveland City schools will have a half day. They'll have an abbreviated day this Friday. And again, both systems are also having reconnections. I know in the city they're having reconnection days this week. In city schools, they are also getting ready. Bradley County Schools hosting a kickoff party for their faculty and staff tomorrow morning at First Baptist Church, which we're going to be a part of that. So it's a big week. And then I also, when the CDC changed their mask guidelines for schools last week, I reached out to both directors of the Cleveland City schools, Dr. Russell Dyer, and the director of the county schools, Bradley County Schools, Dr. Linda Cash. They both said to me that they are not going to change our local mask guidelines for school systems here. It is going to be a personal choice. Well, the sales tax holidays just continue on. Now, for the first time, on food ingredients, and prepared food products at restaurants and that sort of thing, they can be purchased tax-free through Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Also in the news, artificial turf may be in place by August 20th at Bradley Central and Walker Valley High Schools. That depends on the weather. Autumn Hughes reporting for the Cleveland Daily Banner. She covered the County Commission's Education Committee. Heard that update. There's fines in place. I don't know if fines would be the word, but there's going to be money in place by the turf company paying the schools for each day they're late. If they were to miss actual games, it'd be a $10,000 penalty per game paid to the Bradley County school system. And Bridget, this station is in the news this morning. WCLE awarded the 2 Luther Massengill Community Service Awards by the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame this past Saturday night in Murfreesboro. The award named for the legendary Luther Massengill of WDEF in Chattanooga. Marked the second in a row, and we won 2 years ago for our Empty Stocking Fund. We were so glad to have Tom and Sandra Rowland. Also, Brenda and Stan Lawson were with us Saturday night in Murfreesboro at the Embassy Suites and Conference Center. And then our second Luther Award was for our tornado coverage of Easter 2020. By the way, at the state meeting on Saturday night, the Radio Hall of Fame paid tribute to the memory of the late Corky Whitlock of WBAC. So, Bridget, it was a special night. It really was.
Yeah, it was a huge honor just to be in the same room as people from other great radio stations across the state. It was a great time.
Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks joins us. Mayor, good morning officially. How are you?
I'm great, Steve. Congratulations again. Hall of Fame, WCLE.
It is truly an honor, and it was a big night and a very special night. Well, you're here for a wonderful purpose. And I tell you, one of the absolute institutions in this community is the Relay for Life.
That's right.
And it's back in person.
You know, I'm so thankful. I shared with you a few moments ago, Mayor Davis and I are co-chairing, honorary co-chairs of the Bradley County Relay for Life coming up on August 28th. And really, some of my earliest memories at Church of God headquarters, 2004. It's hard to believe I've been there that long. But we had a warrior who welcomed people in at the front desk. I call her the Mighty Mercer.
Yeah.
Colleen Mercer, a 3-time cancer survivor.
Yeah.
And she sort of championed this Relay for Life.
Yep.
It is one of the earliest memories of a community organized event that I remember, and it was just an honor when my good friend Dewayne Belew reached out and said, "Hey, we'd like to ask you and the county mayor to be the honorary co-chairs, city and county, working together, cooperating, helping our community as we honor." Not just cancer survivors, but current cancer patients. If you have a loved one who has been affected by cancer, the Relay for Life raises unbelievable amounts of money towards cancer research in the American Cancer Society. It's such a great cause.
I am so glad Dewayne Belew is back involved. It's been several years. I tell you, he and now Christy Goza, I got involved over 20 years ago, and I always go and read the names during the luminary service and of those that we've lost and those who are also fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And our station, just so proud to be, and we'll be back out there, of course, on the 28th at the Greenway, I believe. Is that right?
That's correct. It's at the Greenway Park right there on Raider Drive.
And so glad that Angela Mathis is also back involved. And she's been involved, but now over Bradley County. It's going to be a great event, so tell me a little more about it.
Sure, August 28th, there at the Greenway Park. It starts at 5 p.m. and we'll go probably through the 10 o'clock hour. It's an evening. The sun goes down, as you mentioned, the luminaria. It's just a beautiful tribute opportunity for us to remember those that we have lost. But, you know, it's a fantastic opportunity to raise funds. I checked this morning just before I got here, and there were 2 different teams that individually had raised over $10,000 each team.
Wow.
So I'm just so thankful. You know, Steve, you mentioned your Hall of Fame award, and part of that was the tornado coverage. Our city with spirit is such a giving, generous city. $150,000 was raised over the weekend for Caring Place. Now 2 individual teams, each team is over $10,000. So there are tens of thousands of dollars that have already been raised and more to come for the Cancer Society. And it's this kind of outpouring of support that makes Cleveland so very special.
And I believe that's why we're so blessed. I'm very sincere in that, I think, because the people are just so generous. Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks, and it is coming up, by the way, before 9. We're going to be joined by Dewayne Belew.
Is he up?
Well, that's on the schedule.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he's going to actually come in. He'll probably Zoom.
He'll phone in. He'll phone in.
Oh, no, he'll Zoom in or phone in or something. Mayor Brooks, thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, Steve.
Really
Thank you,
appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. All right, it is 16 after 8 a.m., Mix 104.1, and tell you what, we're going to get a check of the streets, but first this about our friend, the late, great Mark Shepard.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393, 910-9393.
Now, see, I just scared Kevin because he thought he hadn't heard.
Mark is alive and well.
Did I miss that?
He actually just texted me, so I had to say that. Anyway, over to you, Bridget. What's up?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway
That was
Patrol
worth
report
coming in this
is
morning.
brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Cleveland is this Friday, August 6th. Registration begins at 4 o'clock, and you need to be checked in by 6:30 this Friday in Cook's Food Store Plaza. Yes.
Whack, whack.
There you go. Thank you for that.
We can't afford real sound of it. Yeah. Austin, you get that on tape so we can use it later. He's leaving.
He needs to come record it for us.
Well, no, just use it. Just pull it out. It's fine. I can teach you how to do it if you need me to. You're supposed to be the technical producer. I mean, I won't say anything. By the way, Brooks' shirt, he's wearing like the insignia on his shirt. He looks like Barney Fife. I don't want to tell him, but looks like he's got a bullet in his pocket.
Looks nice and official.
No, he doesn't. He said he'd come in here looking like a mayor. Well, put a tie on. I mean, is he really going to go to the Church of God headquarters with that shirt on? I mean, honest to God, he looks like Barney. I mean, I hope he's not hearing me.
Is he out of the building yet?
Hope he is hearing.
No, he doesn't listen. He gets in the presence of Jehovah. But his shirt made him look like Barney Fine.
Why is standing in my room watching?
Oh no! He's still here! He's still here! Get out! Stay out.
Oh dear.
He shut down Raider Drive for us.
Yes.
For the duck race.
We appreciate it.
You know, we got food trucks for the first time.
Food trucks, live entertainment. We'll have some great vendors out there, great prizes to give away. So remember, when you win your duck, you need to pick it up at Don Ledford Cleveland by this Thursday, August 5th. It's very important. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. By Avail Senior Living.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
To me, Food City's commitment to value every day says a lot. It means the freshest produce, top quality meats prepared by real butchers, fresh baked goods, and so much more.
This week, save on Food City Fresh Lean Ground Round, $3.99 per pound. Seedless sliced watermelon quarters, 79 cents per pound. Food Club butter, shredded or chunk cheese, buy one, get one free, and more. Only at Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Do that till 6:30, and then the ducks are drowned at 7. They're rubber. But the big point here, Bridget, if anybody has won a duck at any time, we started this back in June, they've got to pick those up at Don Ledford by Thursday at 6. Dewayne Williams will have the Mix Afternoon Drive live at Don Ledford Thursday afternoon from 3 until 6 o'clock. Right there at the last chance. Let's get an air quality report.
Okay, it's brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air. The air quality for our area today is good. Pollen count is at low to medium, and the top allergens include grasses and quinopods. Again, it's brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air. Service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
All right, a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 8:22.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy later in the afternoon, a high near 85 and a low of 65 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the day, a high near 84. We'll have a chance of thunderstorms early in the evening tomorrow with a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy with a high near 82. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 66 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Allison, how was your weekend?
My week. The phone lines right now. It's Duck Week. It's the final few days to win your rubber duck for the Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race. It's presented by Don Ledford Cleveland. Bridget, we got some big grand prizes for our 15th annual Mix 1041 Duck Race.
That's right. We have a pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali from Don Ledford Cleveland. We also have a getaway to Jekyll Island as well, and then some other great prizes. So you don't want to miss out. This Friday, August 6th, Cook's Food Store Plaza and Greenway Park. Registration begins at 4 o'clock, goes until 6:30. And remember, when you win your rubber duck, you pick it up at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway by this Thursday, August 5th at 6 p.m.
All right, we're going to take calls right now. Hey, caller 3 will give you a free combo meal of your choice from Hardee's, and then everybody who calls in this morning is in the running for some big grand prizes later today, although I don't know because I don't have my prize sheet. So who knows? When I just made up the Hardee's deal. Take your calls now. Win your duck for the duck race. 614-6499.
The weekend was good as well. Got to stay inside, watch the Olympics, took a little break from the heat, especially on Saturday. Of course, yesterday wasn't too bad if you were out and about. Today, it's going to be more of the same. Now, we are starting off with a few spots of some patchy fog and mist this morning. Not very widespread, but some of our typical valley locations, probably in the Sequatchie Valley, you're seeing some, but then also along I-24 up towards the Mont Eagle area. So if you are taking a day trip and you may be going to Nashville for business for the day today, heads up going across I-24, and then a little bit for our eastern communities there in Cherokee County and Fannin County, but overall, not looking like too much going on as far as the weather will be affecting your morning commute. As far as we're looking at our satellite cloud imagery, yes, there's a little bit of glitch on the satellite right now. We can see it flashing, but generally you'll notice the further to the south you are, there are some clouds streaming by, a little bit less the further to the north you are. So Tennessee, Cherokee County, less cloud cover compared to Georgia and Alabama as we start this morning. And pulling back a little bit further, really we're dry this morning. There is a cold front and then becoming a stationary front draped much further to the south of us. So for the day today, most of any kind of rain or storm activity will be along that front. We just have a stray chance that we may see a shower today. So let's kind of go through the day and look at that. So again, most of that activity from Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Where we are, the biggest thing you'll notice during the morning time, mostly sunny, but clouds will be increasing as we go through the day today, becoming partly sunny for the afternoon. So yeah, maybe a stray light shower during the afternoon today, but really it'll be this evening. You'll notice a couple of little green spots on there. We'll have a few light showers moving across, primarily from Alabama into Georgia and then into Cherokee County. So a little bit of rain during the nighttime hours, even in Cherokee County. And then heading into Tuesday, I have the chances on Tuesday at 30%. So we'll begin to have a little activity in the morning time, but primarily it'll be some scattered showers and storms developing and kind of popping up for the afternoon into the evening with the heating of the day. Most of that's going to be for east of I-75. So if you're in Bledsoe County, Sequatchie County, Marion County, Grundy County, more likely you're going to be staying dry for your Tuesday. And again, having that mix of sun and clouds through the day on Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, I have the chances again at 30%, but Wednesday a little bit different because we'll have activity on both sides of the interstate. So those scattered showers and storms. Tomorrow and on Wednesday, of course, if any of those storms develop, you can get some heavy downpours with that, what we've seen all summer long. Looking at the allergy forecast, we're kind of staying in that low to moderate category for the next 5 days. We still have the primary allergen this time of year is going to be that grass pollen, but as we head later into August, that ragweed will start picking up. All right, so here's a look at your Monday planner. 69 degrees at 8 a.m., those mostly sunny skies, clouds increasing for the afternoon, becoming partly sunny, and look at these temperatures only in the
on the end of his broadcast at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Dewayne will announce the winner. 4 tickets to Lake Winnie. So you can win your duck, win 4 tickets to Lake Winnie, and that's on the volunteer Red FS mix line. Keep calling. Thanks for the phone calls, 614-6499. Austin reminds me to give the area code for those watching on Mix TV right now, 423-614-6499. Duck race is this Friday, 8/28.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
And it's back to school week. Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools will have a half day, both systems on Friday. And I do want to mention, Bridget, we're going to have where's Ashley R? Is she here?
I believe she's in the building.
Let's drag her in here.
Okay.
I mean, hey, Ashley R., come on in. I mean, Brent's going to sit here and text you, which is ridiculous.
Well,
because you're 10 feet.
Well, Austin yells at me if I mess up his camera shot here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at Bridget? What's the matter with you? Where's Ashley R.? I wanted to talk about what we're doing. We're doing a back-to-school event with pediatric dentistry and Snowbiz.
There she is.
Oh, wow, there she is.
Good morning.
Blew us off, her and AC, for the Hall of Fame.
Well, you didn't want me there.
What?
You didn't want me there.
Why?
It wasn't. The Hilton Garden Inn breakfast was not my friend.
Go ahead and describe it.
No, last time you made a big deal, so no.
What? I made a big deal of what?
No, I had food poisoning, thank you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're
did.
lying. Anyway, so tell me about this back-to-school thing we're doing with pediatric dentistry and Snowbiz and all that sort of thing.
Was the Kona ice truck.
Kona, I'm sorry. Kyle Elrod.
Sorry, Kyle. We appreciate everything you do for us.
Well, I thought it was whatever,
So
Kyle. Kyle's owned 50 businesses in Cleveland. He's a genius.
We will be at Cook's Food Store early before duck race setup time.
Yeah.
On Friday morning, about 10 o'clock, we're going to set up with Kona Ice and Pediatric Dentistry, and it's a back-to-school goodie bag giveaway. There'll be some school supplies, some toothbrushes, all that fun stuff, and every kid gets a Kona Ice when they get out half a day.
Yeah, so Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools half-day Friday, so I guess when they finish with that, they can come out Cook's Plaza.
Yeah, it'll be elementary schools, so county gets out at 10:30 and city gets out at 11:30, and we'll be there till about 12:15, and then we have to sadly send everybody home because we have to get ready for a duck race.
And I tell you, this was very successful, what we did at the end of school, last school year, we had hundreds of people come out between both systems, and so we're doing it again, really, for back to school with our friends at Pediatric Dentistry.
Yes, we're very excited.
So so people just come out to the Cook's Food Store Plaza?
Yeah, just come out there. You'll get your bag, you'll get your Kona Ice, and then we'll send you on your way for about 4 hours and come back and see us for the duck race.
That's right. And Ashley, anything you want to add about the duck races? Oh, by the way, a lot of people may not know this. Ashley R. is our event coordinator here, and she's coordinating the duck race. Anything you want people to know here?
The weather looks great, so hopefully it won't be blazing hot, and we'll have a good duck race. Everything's exciting.
Yeah, it's back. We did it virtually last year. Yeah. Did you hear us? It's a year ago today that we started broadcasting from this building.
Oh wow, we moved it a year ago last week. Bridget sent the picture of the moving truck out front. I was like, oh my god.
Showed up on my memories in my phone. Yes.
I thought maybe you'd have taken a hint when we put a moving truck in your driveway. All right, so it's going to be a big event. Thanks so much to Pediatric Dentistry and also Kona Ice. We've got a new contest starting with Pediatric Dentistry. We're going to be rolling out following the duck race whenever we get ready for that.
Whenever we get ready for that.
So anyway, let's go live now. Scott McGowan, who is Scott's always been pretty much tax-free according to the Department of Revenue. But anyway, good morning, Scott. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. How y'all doing?
You
need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical. Get your new glasses in about an hour and choose from over 3,000 frames, including the best designers. And you get the second pair absolutely free. We were purple before purple was cool.
I'll take care of it.
I guess Bob heard me say that because he's going out the back door now.
When I count my blessings, I think of my Smoky Mountains, the place that connects us. Every moment of every beautiful day we get to be together. Dollywood, love every moment.
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Cleveland is this Friday, August 6th at Cook's Food Store Plaza and Greenway Park. Registration is from 4 until 6:30. The duck race begins at 7 o'clock. Have a lot of great live entertainment, food trucks, great prizes, and more. Remember, when you win your rubber duck, you pick it up at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. You have until August 5th. That's this Thursday at 6 p.m. to do that. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Hess mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
Bradley County just has always been special. The people are amazing.
being from here, growing up, we really pride ourselves on taking care of our friends and neighbors. And so that's what I love about Cleveland, is just the camaraderie, the fellowship, the friendship, the fact that 95% of the people you see out here will give you the shirt off their back if they knew you or didn't know you. And that's Cleveland, that's Bradley County.
The law offices of Andrew B. Morgan pride themselves in serving the Bradley County community.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Don Ledford.
That's right. You won't be able to pick up a duck at the duck race. You need to have your duck with you. And that, again, you pick that up at Don Ledford, Cleveland, North Lee Highway by this Thursday, August 5th at 6 p.m.
And a man who will not be at the duck race, he's never attended.
Aww.
Can you believe this? Roger Pickett, although I'm glad he bought a table. Dr. Bill Seymour, president, Cleveland State, said that he had purchased a table for the Community First Awards.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Which, by the way, he should after his speech a few years ago. And I promised I wouldn't get into it.
But we need to get Roger at the duck race this year.
I have asked Roger to write my speech for the Cleveland State. Hey, Roger, Cleveland State. Cleveland State. Okay? I've asked Roger to write my speech September 21, or what is it, 23? Who knows? Whenever it is. All right.
For 25 years, Tempur-Pedic and Mermaid Mattress have been working together to bring our customers life-changing sleep. Mermaid Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day and then cloudy skies this afternoon. A high near 85 and a low of 65 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the day, a high near 84. We'll have a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms before midnight tomorrow night with a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy with a high near 82. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 67 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, 20 minutes for 9, and Mix 1041. We have, hey, Austin, do you have the speech from Saturday night queued up?
Yeah, sure I do.
So the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame honored this station, and I'm very serious. They asked me to accept the award. Chip Chapman from Channel 12 produced the Hall of Fame induction, and most of us were there. See, Bridget was there.
Mm-hmm.
Dewayne was there. Yvette was there. Tom and Sandra Rowland were there. Brendan Stan Lawson were there. Now I'm naming names.
And I sacrificed, came in straight from the beach.
Straight from the beach. Kristen Templeton was there. Gideon was there. Who wasn't there?
I hate that I couldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Chip's already emailed me this morning and said that he was sad that I didn't attend.
Yeah. But your daughter's birthday or something. I mean, let's get our parties right. But so Saturday night, in all seriousness, I am just so honored on behalf of a lot of people. And this station started 1957, the Hoskins. I forgot to mention them. And that's a thing. I didn't write anything down. And I was told not to. And I was told I had 2 minutes. So we're going to play this that I did. I guess Kristen videoed it from down by the stage, because when Pete Weber, who emceed it, he's the voice of the Nashville Predators, 8-time state sportscaster of the year. So he calls me up, and then we look down, and there's Kristen and Gideon right by the stage taking pictures. Some of the inductees, Halloran Hill from Knoxville, who, by the way, I had no idea. He's been a talk show host in Knoxville for 30 years. A wonderful man. I had no idea he wrote the song by Whitney Houston, Who Would Imagine a King. We play it every Christmas.
Yeah,
from the Preacher's Wife album. Oh, yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
Mike Keith from the Titans, who I haven't made fun of Mike, but I've made fun of the Titans, obviously, for 20 years. So, I had to act all, oh, man, we love the Titans, Mike. He was really nice to me, and it made me feel bad. There were some big people there.
Yeah, the guy from the UT baseball.
John Wilkerson was there. Mm-hmm. He didn't go in, but they honored Corky. So here's a clip from Saturday night, the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. We won for the Empty Stocking Fund, so it was so great to have Tom and Sandra, Brenda and Stan for the Empty Stocking Fund. And by the way, I'm thinking of Bobby Taylor's family this morning. I think of Scott and Linda, and your dad helped start this. So thank you very much. And then we also received another award for our tornado coverage of Easter 2020, and that's really this team here, not Bridget, of course, but the team here at Mix 104.1 that did that. So here's what I said on Saturday night at the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame.
Luther Massengill. That was named for him is incredibly honors us. We are from Cleveland and Bradley County, and the Empty Stocking Fund is a very unique program that started in 1970, and actually the couple who started it are here tonight. He is the second longest serving mayor of Cleveland.
Tennessee,
Tom
not Cleveland.
And Sandra Rowland, and now Brenda and Stan Lawson. They are actually at our table. Guys, would you stand up, please? They are the Empty Stocking Fund founders. Tom Rowland was on the radio from 1963 at WCLE Radio, and we continue. And part of this also is for our tornado coverage, I understand. And we, like other parts of our state, were struck with tornadoes on Easter Sunday night of 2020. And we take it very seriously, as everyone here does, to serve our community. And that's exactly what we try to do. And so I do want to thank our team, who is also here tonight, if they would stand, because really, you're no better than your team, and these folks work extremely hard and do a wonderful job. Guys, would you stand as well? Our tornado coverage.
Bridget standing, and she had nothing to do with it. Nothing.
This means an awful lot on behalf of my wife, Jennifer, who could not be here because our house was flooded earlier today. Thank you. That was not that funny, but thank you very much. But anyway, we're very, very grateful, and God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Hey, Austin, why'd you hijack the video? What happened? People on TV wanted to see it. What happened?
My computer does not like cell phone video. It hates it. So it turned it sideways and stretched it. And I tried to fix it and it didn't.
You know, if we had a more qualified producer, things would really work out better here. I guarantee you.
Well, I'm sure we'll be playing this every day. At least
yeah, I mean,
this week.
I can actually, let's go back in time if you want to. And,
Topping our news today, the 2020 Mel Bedwell Small Business
we still got this right.
Clearly reflects
a
dry
millennium, right?
Yeah, no, it was a big night, and Andy and Allison went in from WIVK, and I didn't realize the morning team for 20 years. I did not know they were not still there. Mm-hmm. But hey, Mayor Rowland, you were right. I said Cleveland. I meant to say second longest mayor in state history, but I didn't write anything down.
Oh.
And then Chip Chapman gave me 2 minutes. I went 2:07. But there are people over there still talking from Saturday night. Now, they were pretty good. The guy from Memphis was good. There's a lot of Memphis and Nashville and Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a great night. You heard me allude to the flood. Yeah. So let me say again, PSA, go check your toilets. No, check the lines to your toilet. And make sure that it's made of metal and not plastic. We had a line bust. We got a call Saturday morning. We were in Nashville for our anniversary Friday, and then Saturday morning we were about to walk to the Ryman Auditorium. I'd never been to the Ryman. Never been to the Grand Ole Opry. All these, I never go to Nashville. Thanks to John Cantrell for the, hey, Jonathan, great hotel. Thank you, buddy. So we're walking, and Jennifer gets a call from the lady who was feeding Baby the cat that the house was flooded.
Oh, goodness.
So I'll be accepting donations right now. No, it's, whatever. I mean, it happens every day. So she came on home, and so imagine Garth Brooks is in Nashville, and I'm in Nashville, trying to find a taxi to Murfreesboro.
Wow.
Let's just say the prices were premium, and however, I met one of the nicest guys I think I've ever met in my life. Sonny from Jamaica.
Okay.
Who may be listening because now he's a big fan. We've talked all weekend. He drove me. He was getting calls. His phone never stopped. He's a limo driver, but it was actually an SUV. And his name's Sonny from Jamaica, and he told me he's a fascinating guy.
Yeah.
He's been Kid Rock's driver for 15 years.
Wow.
Blake Shelton, Tim and Faith, and everybody in Nashville loves him. And I know why. We had a wonderful time. We get out at the Embassy Suites in Murfreesboro, and, I mean, he hugged me like, it was wonderful. I was a great guy. So we've been texting all weekend. And, but anyway, what an experience. By the way, Garth was canceled. Did you know that?
Yes, I hated to hear that. There were some bad storms that moved through Nashville and canceled the whole thing.
And then I got to ride home with Dewayne and Karen Williams, and either I'm sending one of two people to their house today, either Dr. Phil or Jerry Springer.
Oh, wow.
I don't know which.
That bad, huh?
I mean, Dewayne could be the slowest driver in the history. But Karen, thankfully, was trying to urge him on. Karen and I drive exactly alike. Dewayne, meanwhile, is not exactly the little old lady from Pasadena, but because she drives faster.
Well, he's a very safe driver. You always feel safe with
then we hit Chattanooga, got over them at 1:30 on Sunday morning, August 1. We got over the ridge cut, and we stopped. And we stopped. And why did we stop? No, nothing going on. There was a police car with the lights on, and everybody's freaking out. That was it.
Well, you didn't have the traffic reporter in your car, did you? We looked at the TDOT SmartWay cameras and we rerouted around all that mess.
And you came straight from the beach to Murfreesboro.
Sure did.
Wow.
Yep.
And then I got to go home and deal with all this. I mean, I guess I'll go home in a boat. Well, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's a mess.
Yeah, that's terrible. I hate that.
And I'd like to blame somebody, but I guess I can blame me. I'm telling you right now, go check your pipes. Oh, no, hang on a second. Check the... Idiots. Check the... well, see, I know most of this audience are screaming, laughing. Well, no. And some of you are glad it happened to me. Whatever.
Well, I hate it happened to Jennifer and the children.
Jennifer and the children. Okay. All right, let's do sports. And let's do it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. There we go. Bob, big news. Simone Biles is going to compete at the Summer Games, the Summer Olympiad, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I guess they're going to show it at 8 tomorrow night. It's tomorrow. It's 13 hours ahead in Tokyo. Just before we came on the air, Simone Biles announced she is going to compete in the balance beam competition at the Summer Games in Tokyo. The U.S. women's basketball team defeated France and advanced to the quarterfinals, but the United States women's soccer team lost to Canada 1-0. Canada is going to play for their first gold medal in the nation's history. I hate to hear that. The United States leads China in the updated medal count. Hey, will you check? Is it still? It came on the air was 60-58, but it may have changed the last 2 hours. I don't know.
I'll check. The women's balance beam final will be at 4:50 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, Eastern time? Yeah, it has to be. So they're going to show that on NBC tomorrow night at 8. Braves lost. Will you check the medal count?
Yeah.
Braves lost to the Brewers 2-1. Braves off today. Braves are terrible. Well, it's a sad story. A legend in high school football in this area has died. John Mullinax died Sunday at the age of 75. Mullinax had battled lung cancer since 2015. John Mullinax coached McMinn County High School for 19 years. Coached high school football for 44 years, and his last stint was at Tellico Plains. Ian, thought of Benny Monroe yesterday, and my friend Jimmy Haney and McMinn County, and so many up there who knew. I thought of Johnny Kaufman, who did all of those interviews at his house on a Wednesday prior to game night during football season on Fridays, and so our thoughts and prayers with the Mullinax family, as well as with the all of those people who knew and loved John Mullinax. Truly a legend in high school football in this area. You have it yet?
Yes. It looks like we are still in first place by 1. We have 63 and China has 62.
So it's up even from that. So the United States leads in the medal count 63 to China's 62. Mm-hmm. All right, it's a ever-evolving process here. It is 6 minutes before 9. Good morning. Sports brought to you by Solutions Finance. Ricky Hentz just won a bronze. Ricky just won. He wanted a silver, got a bronze.
Wow, which sport?
Yeah, that's the question. Lending. Ricky, is it lending? Ricky just got up from the liar's table.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Shot. Look, that's 800. I've got it. Look, 10,000. Perfect score every time, Dewayne.
I never got a
every time.
Perfect score. You win again.
Well, I mean,
that was one shot.
I'm going to have to teach you how to play this game, though.
Well, here, you try it. Look at it. You know what they say? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What, Christmas?
No, dude, duck season.
Duck season.
The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race is back Friday, August 6th. Find out all the details at mymix1041.com or download the free Mix 1041 app.
I win again!
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
It takes a lot to get everything your child needs for back to school, including a good night's sleep. That's why we'll pay your sales tax on any Sealy or Mermaid brand mattress set. Let's help your child have the best school year yet. Mermaid Mattress.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, take it.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3. KiaofCleveland.com.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid of Pests, and a major problem in our area is too much moisture in a crawl space. And it's pretty easy to tell if that's a problem at your house. Just open the crawl space door and take a whiff. You know, if you smell a musty odor, then you've got too much moisture. If you want to go a little further, you can crawl under there and have a bright flashlight and look at your floor joist. They should be a yellowish to beige color. If they're fuzzy looking, if they're dark, you need somebody to take a look at it that's a professional. You can give us a call at 698-7205. We'll give you a free evaluation.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Finals, including the all-around. The beam is the last women's gymnastics event in Tokyo, and Biles is the world champion.
Fox's Simon Owen. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Monday, August 2nd on Mix 1041 and Talk 1013 The Buzz. In news today, Mix 1041 WCLE was awarded the prestigious Luther Massengill Community Service Award during the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame this weekend in Murfreesboro. The award is named after the legendary Luther Massengill of WDEF in Chattanooga. It marks the second Community Service Luther Award for WCLE. The first was for the station's coverage of the 2020 tornadoes. This year, WCLE was cited for its Empty Stocking Fund, which raised over $150,000 for needy children at Christmas. During the state meeting, the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame paid tribute to the memory of the late Corky Whitlock of WBAC. In news today, in addition to the sales tax holiday on some items over this past weekend, there's another sales tax holiday going on through this Thursday. This sales tax holiday began on Friday, July 30th and runs through 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, August 5th. During this time, food ingredients, and prepared food products may be purchased tax-free. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, Autumn Hughes reports artificial turf may be in place by August 20th at both Bradley Central and Walker Valley High Schools, depending on weather. The Bradley County Commission's Education Committee heard an update recently from Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash and Kyle Page, Project Manager for the Pie Center and Gold Academy Principal. Page said Monday the Walker Valley contract is settled, the felt underlay installed, the electrical boxes are in, and they are waiting for the curb to be poured. Later in the week, actual turf installation began. At Bradley Central, demolition is nearly complete, electrical boxes are in, concrete forms were going in on the north end zone, and drainage issues were being addressed, Page said. Page added the contract has the contractor paying the school system $1,000 per day for delays beyond the August 20th finish date for Walker Valley and the September 10th finish date for Bradley Central. In addition, there is a $10,000 penalty for home games not able to be played if the projects are delayed. In news today, a 15-year-old Crossville boy died at an Etowah hospital Saturday following an incident involving an overturned kayak on the Hiwassee River. According to media reports, the incident occurred at approximately 4:44 p.m. in the Quinn Springs area. The teen, whose identity has not been released, was transported to Star Regional Hospital in Etowah, where he was pronounced dead. TWRA officers, Polk County EMS, Tennessee State Parks, and the Polk County Sheriff's Office arrived at the scene, according to media reports. The victim, who was with a large group consisting of 9 adults and 11 juveniles, was kayaking behind the flotilla of kayaks and tubes when he was last seen. According to reports, individuals in the group came across the unresponsive victim without his kayak down the river. His kayak was later found near a large downed tree, reports stated. An autopsy will be conducted by the University of Tennessee Hospital in Knoxville. The incident remains under investigation. Also in news today, summer is nearly over for Cleveland City and Bradley County Schools students. Cleveland City Schools will return on a staggered schedule starting tomorrow. All Cleveland City Schools students will attend an abbreviated day on Friday. Bradley County Schools will return this Friday, August 6th, as an abbreviated day. Bradley County Schools will be hosting a kickoff party at First Baptist Church tomorrow morning for students, parents, and teachers. Mix 104.1's Steve Hartline spoke to the directors of both school systems, who indicated they will not be making amendments to the mask policies in either system. This has been your local and state news. You can get news anytime via the Mix 104.1 mobile app or by visiting our website, mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we're about 5 minutes after 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. Very busy in news there. Also, part of our morning show today, if you were tuning in earlier, Cleveland Mayor was in the studio with us. Our good friend, Mayor Brooks, was talking about the Relay for Life, and he mentioned that these gentlemen would be in a little bit later today to talk to us, and here they are in person now. Dewayne Belew is here with us, and also Barry Mathis. They're going to talk to us about Relay for Life, and you may see them on the screen, and you're on Mix TV as well. They look familiar. They look like two guys that may be seen in an old retro TV show, and that's part of the theme this year, and that's what they're going to talk to us about. So good morning to Dewayne and Barry. Guys, or should I say Gilligan and the Skipper?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good to see you guys this morning. You know, when you first walked in, I kind of chuckled for a second because I kind of forgot what the theme was this year, but it all came together for us. So, Dewayne, we'll start off with you. Walk us through what you guys are here to talk about today.
Yeah, thanks, Dewayne, and thanks to Steve and all the folks here at Mix 104. We appreciate the opportunity to talk about this year's Relay for Life. And let me say this, first and foremost, we have a lot of volunteers involved in the relay this year. A lot of people with a very special connection to cancer and the fight against cancer and helping caregivers. And so Barry and I and our team, if you will, the Gilligan's team, the Minnow team, we're trying to have some fun with it and encourage people to participate and help us raise some money to fight cancer.
That's good stuff. Again, Barry Mathis is with us as well. Barry, talk about the theme for this year. We kind of let it out of the bag a little bit there, but explain that to the rest of our listeners.
Absolutely. If it's not obvious, it's Retro Relay TV. So with every Relay for Life since conception, there's always been a theme. I can remember years back with Dewayne and the folks at the old Bradley Memorial Hospital sponsoring the 50s themes, and then you have the margarita theme or the Jimmy Buffett themes. All this year, Retro Relay TV is all about the old TV shows. That's why you see the Skipper and Gilligan. We've got lots of teams, about 20 right now, and you'll see Hawaii Five-0 and MASH and Happy Days, Hee Haw. Cool. So we're looking forward to see exactly what they're bringing to the relay. But it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody if you come out.
Yeah, about how many teams do we have already kind of committed so far, guys? What's it looking like?
20 teams right now. We have a lot of time to go. Well, not a ton of time, but August the 28th. We'll mention the date again. I'm sure we'll cover that. But there's still time to sign up, and there's still lots of TV shows that are out there. Wonderful shows that we grew up with as youngsters in the 70s and even the 80s and 90s. So retro these days, it doesn't mean you can go plumb into the 90s. It's still retro. So you pick a theme, you get a team together. We ask that you maybe have some fundraisers or get some sponsors, raise a little money to help fight cancer, and have fun while you're doing it.
Again, we're talking about Relay for Life. We're going to go over all the details for that coming up in just a minute. Finding out about 20 teams right now, but we need more, so we're going to hope that this interview will encourage people to be a part of this year's Relay for Life. And Dewayne, let's go ahead and give out some prudent information, dates, times, and those kind of things.
Yeah, the relay this year is scheduled for August 28th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be at the Greenway Park on Raider Drive, and the actual venue will open up about noon that day. That's when the teams and all of their volunteers will start arriving. The relay itself will start at 5 p.m., and we'll have all of the things that, for people who have participated in relays in years past, the traditional relay components. We'll have an opening ceremony. We'll have some speakers. That night we'll have a ceremony for the Luminaria in recognition and memoriam of people who have passed. We'll have a caregiver ceremony. We'll have a survivor ceremony. We've got two great bands this year participating. Share the Road hits the stage at 6 p.m., and then longtime favorite Dexter Thomas Band, they hit the road at 8 p.m. or hit the stage at 8 p.m. And in between all that, the Skipper's got some games planned. Mention what game we're going to play.
Oh, yeah. So for those who remember the days of Simon Says, we play a version of Simon Says that's to be seen. It comes from back in the days in the 70s of Battle of the Network Stars. You would see it played on the CBS channel, Battle of the Network Stars. We play that version, and this year there's first, second, and third prize. And I'll tell you this, third prize is a $200 gift card, so you can imagine what second and first prize are. And all you have to do is follow instructions. So if you're that person who says, I can follow instructions, then come out to the Relay for Life there at the Greenway on August the 28th and participate in our Simon Says, and you may walk away with a very nice prize.
This year I think that you guys have said that the two co-chairs are going to be our two mayors, the Cleveland mayor and Bradley County mayor, and that's pretty special in itself, and that just shows you how strong this community comes together and how serious we take Relay for Life here in our community.
Yeah, Cleveland and Bradley County, we've been fortunate to be involved for many, many years as volunteers and former business people here in town, if you will, and the number of people in this community that turn out for events for the American Cancer Society and many other wonderful charitable causes, every year the bar gets raised higher in terms of people and participation. And obviously dollars raised are important, so we can pour those into research and supporting caregivers and helping surviving families and so forth and so on with educational materials. So it's an extremely important time. And if I could, I'd like to mention the sponsors that we have so far. And I'm going to look at my list because I don't want to leave anybody off. And so far as of today, at the gold level, we have Tenova, Healthcare, we have the Cleveland Regional Cancer Center and Tennessee Oncology. At the silver level, we have HHM. At the bronze level, we have Capstar, Probe Forensic Engineering, Bank of Cleveland, Lee University, and Hospice of Chattanooga. At the signature level, we have Skin Cancer and Cosmetic, that was a Gilligan phrase. Hit me there, Skipper.
You had to get a little bit of that in there, right?
Yeah. Skin Cancer and Cosmetic Dermatology Center, Tennessee Valley Urology and Underground Sound, and then our media sponsors, you guys here at the Mix 104 family of stations and the Cleveland Daily Banner. And we appreciate all those sponsors. And if you're an organization out there who would like to be a sponsor, we can probably squeeze you in.
Probably can make that happen.
Just let us know, and we'll find a place for you.
All right, folks, again, we're talking about Relay for Life coming up pretty soon, so you need to get on the stick there. Again, we're still looking for more teams, more sponsorships. This year's theme is Retro Relay TV is what we're calling it, RRTV. So we hope that you will come out and be a part of this. And sometimes maybe you just want to come out the day of the event, maybe as an individual, and participate and be a part of this. That is welcome as well. But we would love to make this the biggest year ever for our team support. So we hope that you could do that. Barry, tell me why is it such an important thing for you to be a part of the relay? I mean, you know, you guys just jump in. And why is that such an important thing for you?
Well, as we experience once again the cycle of the COVID-19, a lot of things in our lives happen. They go on day to day. We get sidetracked. The fight for cancer hasn't stopped. You know, we continue to look for ways to fight, ways to treat, ways to make life with cancer better for those who are surviving, and an easier transition for those that we lose, unfortunately. The goal ultimately is to cure cancer. Right. It hasn't changed. There's no magic, hey, let's do something that makes it acceptable. No, we want to cure cancer, and it takes research, it takes dollars, it takes funding, and the American Cancer Society has it. My wife's gonna. By the way, I'm married to the American Cancer Society. Angela used to be Angela McClure, is now McClure Mathis. So, who happens to be Ginger with Gilligan's Eye, and so Skipper did wind up marrying Ginger, in case you wondered. But we have so many Nobel Prize winners for the type of research that the American Cancer has done. It's important to me. I get to see the behind the scenes. I get to see my wife talk every day to cancer survivors, those going through treatment, those raising money. Listen to the conference calls because we work out of the house now. I get to overhear some what's happening with the research and the things that they get excited about, which transitions into treatment and making life better for those who have cancer and curing. We have cured some cancers. There are cancers out there that today don't exist because of the American Cancer Society. Some of the bigger ones, they're with early diagnosis and testings. You can survive those. 20 years ago, it was a death sentence for certain cancers. Today, there's hope, and we got to keep that going. So that's why I've been involved for about 30 years now. I met my wife, Angela, and I met at a Relay for Life event 19 years ago, and so it's important to me on a personal level.
Sure.
And if you talk to anybody about cancer, very few people you can say, do you know, or if you have a family member who has had and in some cases passed on with cancer, everybody's going to have a story.
Absolutely.
It is all around us. So as we re-experience the COVID-19 with this Delta variant, I know that's happening. We got to focus also on what's going to be here even when that's gone, and that is cancer. If we can cure it, then we can focus on something else.
Well, great message right there, Barry. Thanks for sharing that with us. Dewayne, same question for you. Why do you like to be involved in this? And I guess being in the medical field, you know, research is critical, isn't it?
Research is absolutely critical when you think about the spectrum of health issues that we face as a nation and a world. But for me, it's really personal. You know, I've had loved ones in my family who have lost a courageous battle with cancer. And I've had other people that I love dearly and respected who have fought the battle. And as a result of research and healthcare providers, they're still fighting today and living a healthy life.
Right.
And those are personal reasons for me. The other one is, you know, I've had the pleasure of being a member of the Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church for a long time now. And I don't know that it's ever happened But on Sunday when we meet and we go to the whiteboard or the chalkboard in the old days and put up prayer requests, I don't remember a time when we didn't put at least one name or one family and it said, hey, remember so-and-so, they're fighting cancer.
Right.
It's a regular reminder that this is personal. And as Barry said, it's really personal for all of us, whether we're willing to admit it or not. Absolutely. And so we want folks to come out, help us raise some money, help us advance the cause of research and support and caregiving. At the same time, come out and have some fun.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're Gilligan and Skipper, really.
Right.
Come on, have some fun. Come out. We got some food trucks coming. We're going to have some ice-cold beverages. We're going to have lots of food. And we're going to have a big time at the Greenway on August 28th. We want folks to come out and be a part of that.
You know, he said it's going to be a good time, but it is a great time of celebration. Those who have come through the battle of cancer, those caregivers that are proud to be there, it really is a celebration of life. I mean,
absolutely.
It's really such a great time. So we hope that you will plan on either being a part of a team, being a part of, if you're a business or someone that can be a sponsorship, they need that. And then if nothing else, just coming out supporting the event the day of that date. All right, so guys, let's go ahead. It's recap. Barry, Dewayne, whoever wants to go, just tell us date, time, location, and what we need to do.
August 28th, it's a Saturday. The relay starts at 5 p.m. at the Greenway Park on Raider Drive. 1 hour ceremony to start it off. Then we have Share the Road Band at 6. We'll have another part of the ceremony between 7 and 8. Dexter Thomas, 8 o'clock. After that, we'll do Luminaria and some other special things for all of those in attendance. Lots of food trucks, lots of different activities for children and adults. Bring out the family. It's a very family-friendly event. And I would say this. For those of you listening today, if you want to learn more, check out our website, or we're having a team captain meeting at the Greenway Park on this Thursday night, August 5th, 6 p.m. Stop by. We're going to talk about all the things related to running the relay and being a participant. Ask your questions. If we can help get you signed up, we'd love to have you.
Good stuff. Barry, final words from you.
As we walk out and think about our day today, tomorrow, the things that we're concerned about, for those who have cancer, their day's a lot different than ours. Okay? They get up in the morning and they look at the day completely different than us. The difference between your children or somebody else having to experience that day or that day-go difference is money to do research to cure cancer. It's that simple. With the Relay for Life in this region, by the way, and I know you have listeners out there in Chattanooga, this is the only one in the region. If you're going to attend a Relay for Life this year, it's going to be this one in this region. Come out on August the 28th. Help us cure cancer at the same time you and your family can have a ball.
Great stuff. Guys, thanks so much for coming in. Yes.
One more thing.
Absolutely.
You know, we have all of the shipmates rescued from the island. Skipper, myself, Marianne, Ginger, Lovey, and Mr. Howell. We all got on a boat. We made it back to Cleveland. We're all safe. We're all fine.
Well, that's good.
But there's one shipmate left behind, the professor.
Yeah.
He was on the other side of the island. He was doing some of those crazy science experiments he was always doing. That's right. The smartest one of the bunch.
Yep.
He missed the boat. Come out, help us raise some money. We're going to get the professor home.
Going to get him back.
We're going to get the professor home. You got to help us, though.
Right. Guys, thanks so much. A lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun that night as well. All right, we'll take a quick break right here. Get involved. Relay for Life this year. Very, very important, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical.